Mr. Wickham.
Mr. Wickham.
What excuse can you give for your behaviour towards him?
You take an eager interest in that gentleman's
He
concerns.
told me of his misfortunes.
Oh, yes, his misfortunes have been very great indeed.
You ruin his chances, and yet you treat him with sarcasm.
So this is your opinion of me. Thank you for explaining so fully. Perhaps these offences might have been overlooked had not your pride been hurt by my honesty in admitting scruples about our relationship. Could you expect me to rejoice in the inferiority of your circumstances?
And those are the words of a gentleman. From the first moment I met you, your arrogance and conceit, your selfish disdain for the feelings of others made me realise that you were the last man in the world I could ever be prevailed upon to marry.
Forgive me, madam, for taking up so much of your time.
Hey there. So today I'm going to talk about why we need to stop judging people. And I'm going to tell you why I did so and why I did stop. So what I realized that after a certain time you just know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that what you think about a person. So why waste energy? Why waste your time on this? This is putting it vaguely, but more specifically I can say that you don't know the person. You have absolutely no data about the other person. Human beings are complex man. Okay? If someone is living their own life and they are not putting someone in the harm's way, so please live and let them live. This is the best advice that I can give someone through what I know and what my experiences are. But if you want to know, if you really want to judge someone, what you should do is this. You need to go a step further. You need to say that I don't only want to know you, I want to understand you. People reveal themselves in bits. You reveal yourself in bits. Just think about this. Most of us, when we have our conversations with someone who is not our friend, who is someone who is just, we have just known someone, and we show our good things, our bad things in a sequence. We don't normally go and reveal everything about ourselves. And one more thing, one side note that I want to add, that if you want to just focus on the bright side of this, is when you judge someone, if subconsciously or without putting any thought you did, then I'm saying that it is a more of a kind of reflection that is inside. You have to look back that whether the quality that you are thinking that it isn't good, whether you have that same attributes or not. And it can be a way to course correct. It can be a way to get good at not being like the person you hate or you dislike. And that is the whole of the sequence. And another analogy that I can give is, just think about it as a football match. If you are at 30 minutes of the game and you leave the field, you stop watching the match, what happens in the next 60 minutes may just turn around the game for you. You judge someone, a team. I have already talked about the video in my previous video that we are just like football teams. So judge the team based on their performance for 30 minutes. What they did in the rest of 60 minutes, you don't know. And you make your assumptions based on the 1/3 of the data that has been provided to you. So it's kind of foolish thing to do. And another thing, for example, you have some player that you like. You don't like someone at their one performance, or you shouldn't do that because maybe they are having a off day. You should watch them play in many matches and in many different situations against different opponents, and you will get to know that whether the player was actually good, or is it was your biased predispositions in on making certain assumptions that you reached your conclusion in previous matters. So this is my take. Have a nice day, and I will see you tomorrow.